Hello, hello, hello. It's Rocket in here, and it is again time for another Rockets podcast. However, before I will start telling a story, let me let me turn on a little sound. So there you have it. So what is my topic for today? What about rock your world? What I mean by that is that how do you make your world a little bit more fun, a little bit more alive? I remember a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt when she said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent," and that is really, really true. But what I find out is more people will allow other people to make them feel good for a reason. I have no idea. Maybe they just don't have a willpower to overcome it, or because they like it, because they think they are the victim, which I don't see it that way. Because, like I said, you can teach how people should what do you call? You can teach how people should handle you, and that is my think on that one. They said we are all equal. Do you believe in that? The only reason I don't believe in that, because I believe the only thing that all people are equal was we were born naked. And after that, what we do with our life is actually not equal anymore, because some people will succeed, some people will fail, and some people will be happy, and some people will be miserable. So I really do not believe that we are all equal. That to me is only a reference to when we were born. After that, life is not equal. Of course, we are not the same, and we all have our own unique talents, but that doesn't make us equal. Say what here. I know that we all have different strengths, and we are good at different things. But I also know there are people who's not good at anything, and I'm not putting them down. It is just an observation, and I could be wrong, but this is what I see in people. Because when you tell people like, you know, oh, you're doing a good job. No, I'm not. Or like, you're pretty. No, I'm ugly. What are those? What kind of people are those? What type of people they are? Why they do not recognize that they can rock the world by doing something different, doing something what makes them happy, I should say. Like today, so I had this nice lingerie. I think that's how what you call it, and I said to myself, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. And then I like the way it looks, so I ended up wearing my high heels. And then I said, okay, this is kind of fun. What else can I do to make it more fun? Because I like dressing up. Well, I found my pearls. They are like layers of necklaces. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and dressing up, take pictures and different poses, and see what I can come up with. And at the very end of my photo shooting, which is kind of a struggle because I am by myself, I found myself goofing up at the same time, and I'm making mistake. I was like rushing into in front of the camera. Even though I set the timer, sometimes I don't make it to where I needed to be. But you know what? Overall, what I felt was joy, because I do not know if people does that, if they entertain themselves by but what they do. And it is true what they said, what you see carries in your heart. So I also believe that if you love yourself, you must love your body, because if you don't, then those two what do you call this word, the meaning of loving is not right if you if there's something about you that you hate, although you talk about that you love yourself. And after my photo shoot, what did I do? I start looking at it, it's like, oh, okay, this is not bad. What should I do with it? So I ended up posting it on Facebook. It is just my legs with my high heels and my pearl necklace, like I was hooking the necklace on my heels. And I remember there are people who gave me that shocking emoticon. And of course, I'm not going to go further and ask them. But because I am different and you are different, everybody's different, and because I am confident in myself, and this is just not came overnight. I build my self-confidence and my self-esteem over many, many years. I am just responding to it because I recognize what makes me happy is the things that I enjoy doing. And what's so interesting about it, when I posted it on Instagram actually suggested that I should promote that, because on my post I actually said it's actually body empowerment. It's about loving yourself, and to me, that's one way to rock my world. What about you? Do you rock your world? And what do you do? I would like to know. There you have it. And Aisha's World is Rocket saying take care. Bye.